So in this tutorial, I'm just going to show you what can and can't be deleted and how easily or how tricky this might be. So there are a number of things that you may want to delete: a client, a service, a product, perhaps you want to delete an appointment, maybe there's a payment that's gone in that you want to delete, or even a business expense or an invoice or a sale. So let's start by having a quick look at the clients. So if you have a client, for example this one, where they don't have any appointments or payments, sales or invoices listed against them, it's very easy to just eliminate them and delete them from your database just by going to the More options in the client screen and pressing the delete button, and so then you can delete it straight away. If, on the other hand, you've got a client, for example this one at the top, that's got appointments and a sale associated with their name, when you go in to look at deleting them, again, bottom right, More options and delete, it's going to ask you to type in the word delete to confirm that you're not doing it in error, because there are associated appointments and sales payments against it, and those will also be erased from the database as long as they haven't been paid by a card payment or using the Stripe invoicing. So if you want to delete that client that's got those associated appointments and payments, you can do that, but you just have to double confirm it. In the services area, if you want to delete a particular service, if it doesn't have any appointments registered against it using this service, then if you go into the More options and you press the delete, you're able to delete a service that isn't already attached and associated with an appointment that's been delivered. If, however, you have an appointment, a service for example, and you go to delete it and it comes up with this message, it will tell you that the service couldn't be deleted because it's been booked in for different appointments, and you'd firstly have to delete those appointments off the system first before you can actually remove this service, because it's already tied into different bookings. So you can't delete and eliminate a service that has actually already got a booking or an appointment booked in against it. With regards to sales and products are very simple to delete just by going into, for example, you go into this screen where you view the product and then you press the delete button, and again it will give you that same information. If it's associated already with an existing sale, you can't delete it, but say for example this one here hasn't been sold at all, so you can delete that one and that's gone from the product list because there's no associated sales with it. Under the Sales tab, if you have got a payment made by an invoice, then that won't be possible to delete it until you've actually refunded it through the invoicing area in the Stripe. However, if it's a cash payment, you will just be able to go directly into the sale, and you can go to the delete button at the bottom here, and as long as you type in to delete and confirm that other associated data is going to be deleted at the same time that you remove this sale, for example this cash payment is going to be deleted now from your database by removing this sale, as long as you confirm that by typing that in, then it's possible to delete a sale in that way, and that's gone directly from the sale area, and it will also be removed from the associated income and payment area. So if you want to remove a payment that's been made and you've made it in error, it's fine if you do that with a cash or a bank transfer, a PayPal or whatever, but you can't do that directly with a card payment or an invoice payment until it's been refunded. So for example, you want to remove this cash payment, you would go into the date area, which gives you the payment details screen. By going to More options and pressing delete, you're then able to completely eliminate and delete this payment history, so that payment has now been removed from here. The same with a business expense. If you want to remove a business expense, you'll be able to go in and you can just go directly into this one here, for example, a lunch meeting. You want to go into the More options and then press the delete, and as long as you press that yes, you want to delete it, that one has gone directly out of your expenses. There's nothing to delete in the net income because this information all comes directly from your business expenses and your income, so you would go into the income area or the business expenses to delete original origins of where the business expense came from or where the income came from. But you go into invoices, you can't also delete any invoices These three that have the resent button have the unpaid next to it, and so therefore those haven't been cleared and paid yet. So those are just showing up, but you can't actually delete these. What you would have to do is you would have to just go directly into the Stripe area if you want to make any amendments and reverse the invoice. So there's nothing to actually physically delete at this point. So if you want to delete an appointment, going into the appointments area of your calendar, you want to delete a single one-off appointment or a series of appointments. If you click on the appointment and go to the details area, under the more options, it then has the option here to delete, and you can just delete the appointment as simply by pressing yes, delete, and that will be immediately removed from your diary as long as there's no associated payment from it. If you go into another appointment that perhaps has got a payment associated with it, so let's have a look and see if we can find one here that might have a payment. So this one has got a payment associated with it. If you try to delete this one through the more options and delete, it will ask you to press that delete word in order to confirm that you're deleting the associated payment of the £10 that was paid on the deposit. So you can press the delete there, and now that one has gone out of the diary, and you can just check back and see that that's gone there, but so has the associated payment as well. That will also have been deleted with that appointment. So that covers off deleting appointments to just round off this deletion module.